you when it's hard, 'cause for the only something I'll be for you.
Hey, what is going on guys, it's Nick here and welcome back to another video on the Amplified Survival Solo World, and this time I'm back at you with episode 40, and since the last episode not much has happened. I came out here and I went to start the episode and I recorded like a minute of it, and this was yesterday, and then I got busy and I had to do something, which was a bit annoying, but you know, it's all fine and dandy now. But this little guy up here needs killing. Well, that was easy. Basically, this episode, I want to start working on something that I'm not even sure whether we'll actually be able to do or not. And the reason I say that is because if we go down here real quick, the reason I say that is I don't think I have enough space behind here to do this, unless I expand the mountain out. So I'm not quite sure where we're going to do this project. So I don't even know if I'm going to do it at all, even though I've been planning to do it for a very long time. I do need to dump my inventory here real quick, because it's pretty full of just random stuff right now. So let's dump this. That should do. He's got a lot of these upgraded swords and stuff like that, but oh crap, I forgot I had looting on this now. But in about starting about episode 45, we're gonna have to go get our Wither Skull, because we're basically prepared now, because I am going to be doing a glitch to kill the Wither. I have tried, I copied my exact gear setup, went into a super flat world, and I tried to kill the Wither, and it's just impossible. I can't kill him whatsoever with my gear setup, and I even tried a better gear setup, and I still can't kill him. But I found a very easy way to kill him with a glitch that we're going to use, and I know it's cheating, but it just seems like a way easier way to do it, and I'll show you that glitch in you know, when the time comes. It's really easy. It involves the Nether. Very easy. You can kill him in about 12 hits with a potion and a Smiteful sword, I think. So it should be pretty easy for us to do it, which is great. But yeah, I don't want to disappoint anyone by saying that I'm doing a glitch. I am sorry, but it's just, I don't know, it's going to be way too difficult if I don't. So yeah, and I really want to get it done by episode 50, so yeah. And if we ever need to kill more, then we can just do the same glitch, and it's just very useful to finally be able to have that haste, you know. It really is going to be very useful. So right now I'm just collecting all this wood, because why not? This would be so much easier if I still had the woodcutting mod, but most of the mods just haven't been updated yet. I don't even think Forge has been updated yet, and it's probably the most popular Minecraft mod because it lets you have more than one mod running at a time. It keeps them all compatible together, but it seems like even Forge hasn't been updated. The texture pack hasn't even been updated properly. To me ages to find this one, because when I switched over to 1.8 to record a map, because it was only working in 1.8, when I switched over to that to play this map, it messed with my texture packs, because yeah. And then when I tried to reapply my texture pack, this one, then for some reason it was coming up without the textures and just the GUI, so then I had to go re-download it, and even then it still wasn't working. So it was really confusing me, so I had to go find another one, and now it works. I keep getting a few voice breaks. It's because I've got a bit of a cold, and I've just woken up. My throat's a bit, you know, on edge. I haven't really been feeling well recently, but I've just been trying to get these videos out anyway. You know, you gotta just storm. You gotta troop along for these. Yeah, you just gotta keep going, and that's just what I've been doing for you guys, you know. So episode 40 out of 50 for this series, but getting pretty close to the end. This is the most episodes I've ever done in a Minecraft series, which I'm kind of proud of myself for. Let's collect all these saplings. We're gonna have to replant all these. Hopefully we get more than what we started with. So that only took us a few minutes, and it's definitely worth it, because look how much wood we have now. So we could come back out here in just a little bit and come and collect these. Or we could just stand here and collect them now. So wood there. Let's try and get one more oak sapling maybe. These are oak leaves, right? I don't know which leaves are which. I know these are oak leaves. Let's just hope to get one more. So we got 8 birch. It looks like we're not getting as many back as we started with. Did we just get XP? I swear I just did my XP go up. But yeah, this is going to be used to make a lot of chests and stuff like that, and hoppers, and yeah, just all the essentials really. Not really essentials, but you know, we need to find more diamonds pretty soon because we're getting pretty low on them. So what I'm gonna do is down. I don't know. I don't know where I want to do this. I kind of want to do it down here. So have this lead off down here, you know, like this, like so. And this is just gonna lead. I don't know where, but it's gonna lead somewhere down here, and we're just gonna go a bit deeper into the ground, only a little bit. And we're gonna build a room here, which is gonna take a while. Quite a big room, with extensions on it and stuff for a mob farm. No, not for a mob farm. What am I talking about, dude? For a auto sorting system. And I wasn't sure whether I wanted to do this or not because I've just literally made that chest room upstairs. But that's kind of like for bulk items and stuff like that. But this is going to be like a proper sorting system for everything. Because I've never fully got one of these working. So I've always wanted to get one of these working properly. And yeah, why not now in this series? So did have a load of stone Bane of Arthropod swords, but I'm not gonna use those here. So if we're coming down here, we need to drop down a few. Maybe, I'm not sure how many, but let's drop down a few. Just so we don't pop out the side of the mountain when we're building this is the main reason I'm doing this. I have to bring all this down one more, 2. There's going to be stairs placed in there. So when we get haste, this will be a lot quicker, guys. It'll be great. We'll be able to clear out whole rooms in like 2 seconds. We're going to pick up this iron, because iron is kind of a necessity when you're building hoppers all the time. So just fill that back in. We do need some torches down here. I'm very sorry. I apologize for no light. Because I know it kind of gets annoying. Because for me, it's a lot brighter than for you guys. So I just kind of forget. You know, it's not that I'm forgetting about you guys. I'm just playing, having fun, and I just completely forget that it is really dark. So right, so if our stairs are going to be there, our last set of stairs are going to be here. Then do I want that ground? Yeah, I'll have that ground level. So we'll have a little tunnel then going into the room. This room isn't going to have much design to it for the time being, but you know, I should be able to maybe clear out most of this room before the end of the episode, but if I can't, then that's fine. We are going to have to fix this pickaxe pretty soon too, because it's getting low, and I want to do a lot of strip mining and try to find some diamonds again, because we haven't got many. Yeah, it's just, I really need to repair it for definite, so let's maybe go 2 more blocks, and then we'll start digging out the room. Actually, we're going to go a few more than that, and that's just so we can give ourselves some space. Actually, no, we're fine just where we are. There we go. So now this will have stairs on it. The only reason I'm going to collect this is for XP. You can hear a lot of spiders. I know I have a spider spawner, but they don't usually spawn from there actually. which is kind of annoying. And I do want to set up a proper spawner somewhere, and I'm probably going to set up near the zombie spawner, or I'm actually going to set up an automatic mob farm, like up in the sky kind of thing, out in the middle of the ocean. But just getting there, because I haven't seen any oceans near us, so I would have to use a biome finder or go out and find an ocean for myself. And even then, getting there is going to be a pain in the ass. So yeah, you know what? I'm going to check this spider spawn and see how many are in here, because it sounds like there's a shit ton. Holy! Dude, there's so many. Why is there so many? Holy. I wonder I could hear so many. Because the thing is with spiders, they take no fall damage, right? So you can't really make a proper spawner for these guys, because most of them use damage to your advantage, so, or fall damage to your advantage, unless I like kind of cook them. But even then, it's gonna still be a bit of a pain in the ass. So let's turn some of this. We need to turn all of it into wood eventually anyway, because it's not gonna be used for building. But just kind of want to get some torches going here, just so you guys can see, because I'm perfectly fine. I can see, but. So we're going to start hollowing this out now. Not sure how tall we're going to need it, and how wide and everything, but here is zombie here. So 2 more, 1. Okay, right. See, I'm not sure how big we're actually going to make this room, but we'll figure it out as we go along, I guess. Remember when I used to make houses back in the day with only like 2 high roofs, and now I make them with like fucking 6 high roofs, and it's great, and they just look so much better. I'm just like, why did I never do this back in the day? Right, so if we go 3, 4, 8, 12 maybe. So let's go for like a 12 by 12 room. It's 12, so 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, whatever, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, okay, that is perfect. We just put down... I think I'm going to decorate this one with granite and diorite, I'm not quite sure. I think that would look very nice. We need to go patch up this water in just a sec. So there we go. Let's get our torches in our offhand here real quick. There we go. Okay, so luckily most of this room is dirt, which is very easy to clear out, especially when you have like an efficiency 5 shovel. I don't, which obviously does make it a bit harder, but that is all fine. This room isn't too big, which is great. It isn't a 16 by 16 room, it's just a 12 by 12, because we don't need it extremely big for this. Apart from we will need extensions on each side depending on where the wall is actually going to be, so it is actually going to be a bit bigger than 12 by 12, but just where the chests and stuff are going to be, it's going to be 12 by 12. So yeah, I'll fill back in that water in just a sec. Yeah, just where the actual wall is going to be, it's going to be 12 by 12. But behind there's going to be mechanisms and stuff which make it probably about 20 by 20 in the end. But that's all fine, you know, it doesn't really bother me. It's a nice project just to take us up to that 50 mark. It shouldn't take us a whole 10 episodes. It should maybe take us up till 45, 46 maybe at max. Because I kind of have all the resources for it, I guess. The one thing that I really do need is ice. But I can work without ice for now. It's just going to slow the system down a bit. But if we can find a packed ice biome, that would be absolutely amazing. It's just we need Silk Touch, and the only thing that we have is a Silk Touch shovel, which isn't the best for collecting ice. So we need to get a Silk Touch pickaxe. But using the method that we saw, it shouldn't take us too long to do that. So yeah, let's just grab all of this. But yeah, hopefully this shouldn't take us an extremely long amount of time. But what I want to do real quick is I want to make a crafting bench. And I just want to... I don't want to make that, sorry. I want to make a chest, a double chest. It's going to be a lot more chest than a double chest down here, guys, at some point. But it's just going to make a double chest real quick. I didn't mean to place it like that, but there we go. We're just going to dump all this material off in here, just so we can collect all this cobblestone. Not really of much use to us, but it's worth collecting, I guess, because you never know when you might need it. Do need to fill in that water still, but you never know when you might need this. So. Crap, I just used. Is he in here? I feel like he's in here. Yeah, it shouldn't take us too long to hollow this room out, as you can see. We're already 15 minutes in and we've almost hollowed it most of it out, but I feel like it may be drowning. It's trying to reach us. Okay, so where did we come out here? Are we literally just outside? I thought I was a bit more lower down than this. So all this water is going to be a huge pain in the ass. So now I feel like we should have went a bit lower, but that's fine. I should have just checked my coordinate here. So we're only at 55, which isn't that high for an amplified world. At least this water's helping us collect items, because it's kind of like pushing them all towards us. That's one good thing about it, I guess. Oh, crap. Yeah, it just seems like a bit of a pain in the ass. Obviously, we'll just have to clear out a bit of this river or something, and then fill it all back in when we finished, and just kind of make it look more natural. But there we go. Just quickly grab whatever the most of cobblestone that'll do. Why is that not blocked off? Alright, because it's actually coming from here. It's kind of like joint and bugged. It does that. It's really weird. Yeah, we're literally just outside. Ah, okay. So, yeah, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Completely forgot you need to breathe in this game. Always do it, man. I'm just like there, just fucking drowning to death, and then I'm just like, oh, yeah, you need to breathe. Go. Why is all this not blocked? Oh yeah, if I block this off. All this is still just cash coming from the roof. And floating, because water physics are apparently broken in 1.9. Dude, there must be like infinite water sources just like floating on all this or something. Oh, fucking hell, this is just AIDS. I've like broken the water. Take that. Yeah, alright. We have to block all this water off. I actually do need a torch in here. If you're wondering how I'm placing torches whilst having a block in my hand, and usually it would just place the block. If you just stand really close to that block, to the point where it can't actually place the block, it'll place a torch, as you can see. Which is very, very useful. I use it all the time, so blocks one out. Like so. Yeah, this water's very bugged by the looks of it. It looks like there's some weird water physics going on in this patch. And that's the water sources just kind of formed in here, but still very, very weird behavior for water. But that is completely fine. So this should now be a 12 by 12 by 12 room. The roof's obviously low, but that is just fine because we're only going to have 2 sets of chests in this room. So the way we're going to do this, we're going to use granite and diorite, I believe. So it's going to be a nice way to start it off. And this is just going to line the walls like so. 12 by 12. So it's going to be like that. There's going to be chests in between these two. So what I'm going to do is, real quick, I'm just going to make a chest, or 2 even, or let's make a few. Just make 8. And we're going to kind of start measuring this out, what we're going to need. So we're definitely going to need this space here. But we are going to need more than this as well, which is kind of annoying that we have to clear out all this, but it's fine. So we're definitely going to need this to put the double chests in. Then we're going to need space behind them as well. So yeah, so now we're going to need space behind these things as well. And to be honest with you guys, I can't quite remember the mechanism for this, but that is perfectly fine. I believe it's actually very simple. It's just there's a tiny bit of redstone involved. Back here, there's going to be a double chest that collects items for us, and that will sort them into all these groups, and it'll be nice and dandy and fine. It'll be great. And then we'll have a junk chest where everything goes to when it doesn't know where to go. So let's just finish off all these chests, I guess. So we need quite a bit of this. Let's just grab a stack of 20. Let's just finish off all these chests. Just for this side, 2 chests there, and a few chests there. So 14 chests. That should definitely give us enough to finish this side at least with normal chests. We do need to obviously put in trap chests here too, and then we just need to go like this. That was an accident. That wasn't meant to be placed like that. So we do need one more set of chests. So this side, and then we also need trap chests. So we are going to need to use a bit more of this wood, but you know, and we're also going to need a lot of wood for chests for hoppers too. And we need another layer on top. I'm just not a very smart person. But, you know, this is more than... It's not going to be enough, I don't think. But it's still quite a significant amount of the wood, so... And then, obviously, on the top and bottom, we'll have item frames showing what item is in each chest and stuff like that. We are actually going to have to keep it pretty lit up in here, so I'm glad that these torches are being placed on the back there. I don't know why it's doing that. It seems to be placing a torch on the back when I do that, and oh wait, it's because you can't place a chest near the back. So if I actually, as you can see, chest here. So I have an uneven amount of chests now. Break this torch. Yeah, I have an uneven amount of chests now, so there's one missing. Oh, there it is. Let's break these blocks in between, these little placeholder blocks. And yeah, this room's going to look pretty nice. It's not going to have much storage space, don't get me wrong, it's not. But it's just going to be, it's just kind of a little project that I want to do. I don't even want it to be that practical. I really don't. I don't want it to be something that is really just going to be like, oh yeah, you know, yeah, it actually fucking works. Well, it's obviously going to work, but it isn't going to be the most practical of things. It's just something that I really want here to look nice. The fuck was that noise? Yeah, to be quite honest, I just want it here to look nice. Because who doesn't want something that's in their house that looks nice, you know? And I just wanted to actually kind of be functional. I don't want it to be something that's totally like, oh yeah, you know, I just did this and it works perfectly. That's not something that I'm going for. But what I'm actually going to do real quick is just make some stairs just to go up this side. No, they're not the right stairs, but these will be turned into stone stairs, and this is all going to be stone until it reaches the room, and then it's going to be total different transition. It's going to be great. So I'm quickly just going up here to look at this motherfucker. Shit, so all of our trees are decayed, and I bet we've lost all the saplings. Yes, damn shit. We still have 18 saplings for these guys, though, so let's get these growing. Yeah, unfortunately we lost a lot of saplings there, but we still have a crap ton of trees out there. And there's actually still some saplings that haven't grown, so I assume that they're in invalid spawns, which is fine, but I'm just going to have to readjust them a little bit. We still need to heal this last villager in there, but I just haven't quite had the chance to do it. But we need to just put that in there. Let's break all these. So I need to put this item frame back on. Okay, that's interesting. I forgot about that. I believe there's probably quite a few over here that are broken now too. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna end this episode. I know it's a little bit short, but I just wanted to kind of start work on that little project there. So we're literally just going to come down here, and there's going to be a beautiful little mob farm in there. I'm actually going to raise this roof just by 1, so it feels a bit higher for us. But yeah, it's just a little project that I kind of wanted to work on whilst leading up to the 45 episodes. But then at episode 45, we're going to have to start looking for the Wither Skull for definite, for the last Wither Skull, and yeah, we'll kind of go from there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I really enjoyed making it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!